I think of other intercessors throughout the Bible. I think of Job. Wow, if there was ever a guy that knew how to intercede for his family, Job, he would sit there and his sons and his daughters, they would have birthday parties at each other's houses. And then, they party all night long and they have a big old great feast. And while they're partying, Job was praying just in case somebody in his family sinned in their hearts. And he would beg God and say, oh God, please, have mercy on my children. That's what dads do. They intercede for their kids. Or I think of Moses whenever Israel sinned, and how many times did Moses intercede with all of his heart, fasting 40 days, 40 nights, up on a mountain. And he says, if you don't save them, then blot my name out of your book. He was willing to be identified with the people that he was praying for. Part of intercession is really that identification. You've got to be able to identify with the people you're praying for. You got to put yourself in their shoes. You got to pray for them like it was you in that situation. If you're praying for somebody that has cancer, then you need to pray, oh God, what if I was the one that had cancer? What if it was my family member? And then you need to pray for them like that. You need to care. Sodom and Gomorrah was about to be destroyed, and Lot was living there, and Abraham was praying for that city as if he was living there. Or I think of Paul. The Bible tells us that he was praying for all the Jews, and he was saying, oh, I would rather be accursed myself and every single Jewish person be saved. Obviously, God doesn't do that. Everybody's accountable for their own sins and whether or not they trust in him and have faith in him or not. Now, I wonder, do you identify with the people that are hurting around you? Somebody's in need, and you have the ability to meet that need. You pray for them? Great. But are you willing to be the answer to that prayer? What if God asked you to provide that need? Well, the Bible is clear. If you see your brother in need and you have the ability to take care of it, but you say, I wish you well, God bless you, hope you're warm, but you don't take care of that need, how can the love of God be in you?